Now, if I know you, and I think I know you, you've set your intentions, you've drawn your tarot cards, you've written your journals, you have gone through your 12-month or 6-month assessment, you have lit the candles, you've waved the incense, you have spoken the mantras, you've done the yoga poses, you've counted the beads, and you rang in the new year, all with some sense of consciousness. And I would like to add a cherry on top to whatever you may have already done to prepare as a exiting and a conscious entrance. So let's take a moment to revisit what intentions actually mean. And if you know me, you know I love a good definition. So the definition of intentions, according to Webster Dictionary, first definition, a thing intended, an aim or plan. The second definition, according to Webster Dictionary, the second definition of intention, the healing process of a wound. The healing process of a wound. Now, here's the thing that I have for sure come to know about highly sensitive entrepreneurs is we are wounded healers. No matter what your business is, no matter what position you hold in terms of a career or within family, friends, we are wounded healers. It is our wounds and the ways that we have experienced, and I'm going to go extreme here, the ways that we have experienced misjustice in the past of being misunderstood as highly sensitives is what actually positions us to be so good at what we do. So how appropriate to begin the year setting intentions for the healing process of a wound, to make the conscious decision to use what has worked against us in the past to work for us in the now. Setting intentions is an effective approach for those of us who are highly sensitive entrepreneurs and leaders because it specifically calls upon our highly sensitive strengths of deep thinking and deep feeling, which gives us the power to deeply create. Write that down. Gives us the power to deeply create. If we go back to the definition of intention, aim or plan, healing process, there's nothing in there about setting a New Year's resolution and then forgetting about it by February 1st. An aim is a long game. A plan is a path. A process emphasizes the value of change, the value of healing over time. So what would take us out? Highly sensitive shadows, specifically people-pleasing, overprotection, over-responsibility. Through specifically those shadows, we forget our highly sensitive essential selves in the name of giving away our power to another, giving away our power by people-pleasing, giving away our power by overprotecting from even the possibility of being overwhelmed, giving away our power by being over-responsible for others' thoughts and others' feelings. So what is the solution at this magic time of the beginning? Your power of choice, divine free will, helps you stand strong and resilient when you feel challenged. Through divine free will, you are able to respect the preferences of others while maintaining your own healthy boundaries. You are able to make decisions that are grounding in your highly sensitive nature and expect them to unfold with perfect joy-filled outcome. You are able to notice and appreciate synchronicities and sacred moments that are filled with unmistakable presence of miracles. From that conscious connection to the power of divine free will, you make choices that are business and life affirming and growth oriented. Or you could choose people pleasing over protection and over responsibility. It is going to be up to us more than ever as we go into this year where we make the choices. We make the choices of what we hear, what we listen to, what we believe, what we think, what we feel, and then therefore what we create. We already know the research shows we as highly sensitives are the 20%. We already know we process differently. So this year of 2022 is the year to let go of the story that processing differently as a person who's highly sensitive is something that is weak or less than. This is the year, the time more than ever, where we make the choice through divine free will to create a new reality, to hold to that reality, a reality created from our highly sensitive strengths versus the past pattern of highly sensitives, which is to wait for the other 80% to tell us what's acceptable, tell us what's on trend, tell us what's popular, tell us how to be in business. If you haven't noticed, that 80%er world is crumbling. Do we want to join the free fall? Or do we want to create differently? This is the space we need to be and where we are meant to go and grow together through this year. And with this in mind, let's set our inner intentions, our outer intentions. Maybe they'll be the same as they were a week ago, or maybe there will be a little bit of an oomph up from what you just heard me share. For your inner intention, my invitation is one word of how you want to feel. Take a moment and write that down. Let your intuition give you that word. No need to be in analysis paralysis. Let it pop in and write it down. And then take a moment and place your hand on your heart. And based on what you just heard me share, what is your outer intention? And again, let your intuition lead and write it down. And can that setting of intentions be filled with trust, be filled with ease, while also being conscious, connected, and in a space of creation?